Hello traders, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while and today we are going to be looking at volatility 75 after a long while. I've gotten many requests from my Telegram channel, women wanting to analyze volatility 75 or bring strategy constantly. So if you are not yet part of our free Telegram channel, make sure you join. I'm going to drop the link in this video description below so that you can also bring in your suggestions. So we are going to be analyzing using the trendline strategy, how you can use this trendline strategy to catch very good risk to reward and ratio trades like this, how you can use market structure as well, understanding main aspect on how you can be profitable trading volatility 75. We are subsequently going to be bringing videos on step index and others as you suggest. So make sure you join the Telegram channel in this video description and the pinned comment below. So make sure that you subscribe to this channel if this is your first time and you like to see videos like this. See you after the intro. Okay traders, welcome to my channel. I am Full Kingsley. By the grace of God, I bring to you guys strategies, tutorials on the forex market, volatility indices, metals like gold, nasdaq, VIX75, many other instruments. You want to subscribe to the channel by hitting on the subscribe button and notification bell to not miss out. Okay guys, so basically we want to be looking at how to use trend lines properly in trading volatility 75, how you can read market structure properly and be able to catch those impulsive moves in the market, right? So basically price action is the same in all markets, right? That's why you see that the strategy that you use in trading forex space, you can use it in trading volatility indices and all types of market, but you need to understand the basic things that applies in all markets, guys. You'll be able to profit in all the market scenarios. So basically market structure is the same, price action is the same, trend lines is the same. Now you need to understand that in using trend line strategies, you need to first of all know that you are trading from a trending market, right? And when they say a trending market, it means it's a market that has a direction, either an uptrend or a downtrend, right? We have market structures that are choppy or they are ranging, where you find price, just playing within a particular zone and not really creating a trend, right? So in that situation, we say that a market is maybe ranging. You don't really see it going up or going down. It only creates support, resistance, and then, but now you cannot apply trend line on those type of markets, but you need to understand that trend lines are used in trending markets where price creates series of what higher highs and higher lows, price create higher highs and higher lows, price create higher highs and higher lows. Now this is a combination of what market structure, because at this point in time you understand that we have what we call break of structure, break of structure, break of structure, because for price to create the next high, it keeps and all of that. But now one thing we don't understand or we don't know is, as price broke structure for instance and create a new high like this, price creates structure and create a new high, what happened when it comes back? We want to be entering when price pulls back, because when price move up like this, we call it what, an impulsive move, and we call this a pullback or a correction. Market always move as impulsive and correct, positive and correct. This correction is such that the people who took buy trades here, for instance, they are actually taking their profits and price has to reverse. Price move according to the volume of orders that have been placed. So when people start taking their profits, price pull back, and when it's pulling back, in another hand, it is going back to those demand and supply zones where people actually, or the institutions are actually waiting to be buying at lower prices. But we are not talking about that in this video. We are talking about trend lines. So sometimes when price pulls back, the question is, we don't know when the pullback is going to end. So if price start pulling back now, are we going to buy here? Are we going to buy here? Are we going to buy here? So sometimes trend line could be a good indicator to tell us that, okay, the pullback is going to be completed, right? So what you simply do is, if you see a good trending market like this, for instance, what you simply do is you pick your trend line, right? And then you connect from the wicks of this, from the troughs of these lows, and then you drag, right? So you drag like that, you are expecting that price is going to come back and find resistance. That's why most times you see that when price pulls back, you usually come from the third time, you come and find resistance, because at this point it has already become a dynamic resistance. Now we still have another possibility that as price comes back after breaking structure, it could still come and find resistance here until when price will break. So when price breaks through now, what you notice, we have what, a change of character, and price will start creating what, series of lower lows and lower highs. And then when it start creating series of lower lows and lower highs, what do? We simply go with the trend again. After a change of character, you connect the wicks like this, in this situation now, we have this to be the troughs, right? We have this to be the troughs because at this point in time, price will likely mostly come back to find this as a resistance, because from the third touch it shows that we already have a resistance, we have rejection, rejection, rejection. So at this point in time we could start selling and all of that. That's what makes a trendline strategy very simple, but you need to understand how to draw trend lines properly, right? So I'm going to share with you live charts and examples so that you should be able to understand what actually it entails, right? So if you just conduct a simple Google search, you're going to see demonstration of trend lines, and you're going to see the same things that I'm explaining because it applies everywhere, guys. So this is basically an example where you're going to see trend lines and all of that. So we teach with examples so that you'll be able to see them on your charts. What happens? You see that price is beautifully creating lower lows and lower highs, right? It breaks structure, create new lows, break structure, create new lows, break structure, create new lows. So what you simply do now is you simply pick up your trend line, you look at the peak above there, and then you connect, right? What we usually call peaks. You make sure that you just track, and then you connect from the high, and then you make sure that you connect so that you can get as many touches as possible, right? So once you drag like that, you see that from the first and the second touch, right, when price breaks, you see now that as it comes back from the third time, this zone now start acting like a resistance, right? So it's kind of a diagonal resistance. In this situation, you can enter here and place your sell trade, place your stop loss above there when price reject, or you can place a limit order when price is still pulling up to this zone. For instance, as you connected the first and the second zone, as price pulls back, you place a limit order, you place your first target here and then your second target, right? Because at this point in time, this is already the third touch, and as price is coming back the fourth time, you can either place a limit order around the level of the trend line, or what, you wait for price to come and reject. Now in this situation, you see that price comes down and reject, and if you look at it very well, you see that this is a key zone where price was consolidating that could still act like a point of interest if you want to add those confluences. And then you see now that we have a rejection, a doji candle showing we have rejection to the downside, right? What happened? You can simply take your sell trade at this candlestick, and then you place your stop loss just at both the candlestick that rejected. And then this is one good thing about the trading trend lines: you can be able to catch very good risk to reward ratios because it shows where price is limiting. Here you have your first target here, your second target somewhere below there, and then you see that as soon as price got to this trend line here, that was a resistance, price dropped so powerfully, right? And then you see this is, at least if you catch good trading setups like this in a while, you see that it's going to help you. Now you see now that price might continue respecting the trend line. You see that here it comes again, respect the trend line a little bit, pull back again, get some pips, maybe like from here we saw some pips from this zone right down to here, which could be like maybe 54 pips or 51 pips, right, from here to here. And then you see now what happened, it finally broke out of the trend line. So when it breaks out of the trend line, now what happened? You see now that price comes, now you see that at this point in time, looking at market structure, you see that this is the previous high that led to this low, right? We had this price that created this break of structure. So at this point in time, if you are looking at price action and then look at market structure, you see that price comes back now, and then what happened? It breaks this zone. When it breaks this zone here, and then it created a new high, meaning now that we have what we call change of character. Now it means that what we want to be looking for, what, buy setups. So at this point in time, we simply pick our trend line and then we connect, right? So we just connect, and then we connect like that to get the next zones where we are going to be entering. Now let's drop further to a smaller time frame, right? So you can connect like this, okay, and then you can also take from this low, right, from here. Now you see that price comes and got rejected here, so you get this trough with this trough, and then you connect, you drag up, right? So you are dragging it up so that it should act, because once price respect more than once, right, or more than twice, it becomes a diagonal support in this case. So price goes up, comes and gets support here, comes again and gets support from the third zone. You can already start taking your buy trades, guys. It's just as simple as that, because you already know that at this point in time we have had a change of character. Price has broken through this high and created a new high. This is the high that led to this low, right? So it's very simple, and from there you can already start taking your buy trades from here. You see now that price keeps on breaking structure and creating new low. So At this rejection, you enter, you wait for price to pull back, because at this point in time, this trend line now acts as what? Support in this situation, because it has already been respected once, twice, thrice, and price coming back the fourth time, it could present another good trading opportunity that can give very high risk to reward ratio trade. And you can see that you can be able to catch that just by understanding simple market structure and how to draw your trend lines. Guys, with this you can be able to make profits from it. And guys, remember, this applies just for trending markets. Not all markets are good for trend lines. That's what you need to understand, because it only applies to trending markets. And whenever you watch a video, guys, don't be a newbie forever. Be a trader that you advance. Make sure that you backtest what you learn online. Look at market structures that has that very kind of conditions and try to backtest them. When you backtest them, you are going to see how effective the strategy is, how it works for you, and then you are able to take it out to your live account. So basically, that is a simple breakdown of trendline strategy for you guys. So like I said earlier, you want to join our Telegram channel free, we are going to drop a link in this video description. I'll be making videos based on what you guys tell me to make, right? I usually post on my general channel. Telegram channel, and I ask traders what video they want me to be making content on, and sometimes I respond based on what you guys actually gives me, right? So basically, that's what we have. And guys, make sure that you join this channel. This channel is free, guys. It's free. You can join, and you are going to be getting some very good analysis, and then you'll be able to get used to it, what the market also present. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you found this video helpful, make sure you give me a thumbs up, make sure you hit on the subscribe button and notification bell, like this video, and then share with a friend. See you in the next video. Let me know in the comment section below what type of video you want me to be bringing.